Welcome. This is a bit more of an active warm-up. I'm going to get the blood flowing quite quickly. Let's launch into it. Sinking. Comfortable horse riding stance, swinging arms, just making sure you've got room not to whack your hands on anything. Leading with the pelvis. Gradually increasing your range. Gradually slowing down. Butterfly flaps wings. Relaxed, fluid arms. Turning for white crane. Center, other side. Back to the center, slowing down, stepping in to close. Step out to about shoulder width. Let's really get the blood flowing. Reach to the sky, crouch to the ground. Up on the toes if you're comfortable. Don't have to touch the ground, of course. You just sink as low as is comfortable for you. Keep your core muscles stable. We want to avoid the arching back here. Two more. Okay, a little shake. Stepping out, small step. Variation of the heavenly lift, lifting the heels again, stretch, straight forwards, turn the palms up, sit on the right leg, keep your weight on that leg as you stretch down, sweeping up, other side, keeping your weight on the non-stretching leg. And let's do that again. Don't have to lift your heels this time. You've got a wider stance. Straight down. Stepping in. Step out, comfortable width, roll the shoulders. And don't just go through the motions, really feel that movement. Roll back, feel the muscles lengthening, contracting. Lifting one arm, side stretch, opening up the ribs. We're not holding it though. Straightening up and drop. Lifting first, then stretch, gentle stretch, drop. As we do this, draw in your core muscles, your abdominals, towards your spine, just to help support the torso. Last one. Circling the pelvis, big or small, whatever feels good. Round the other way. Grab the ground, circle the knees, and again, whatever height size suits you. It can be quite small. Once more to each side. Give your hands a bit of a rub, get a bit of warmth into them. Give your knees a bit of love. Vigorous rubbing. Front, back and sides. Finishing off that leg. Tapping. Other side, get really warm. Really getting around the patella, ligaments around the side, into the back. And tapping. Toe on the ground, circle. If that's not comfortable for you, try that version, but this is kind of fun. Get your whole body into it. Change direction. Swapping. And change. Let's move into a little bit of balance work here. Turning out your supporting leg, other leg forwards, knee to elbow or somewhere in between. Turn on your core, grab the ground, feel that supporting leg. When you're ready, lift. Of course, you don't have to touch your knee to your elbow, anywhere in between. And this hand out front, we're looking straight over the top of your fingertips, which is actually great training for keeping your balance with your vision up. Last one, hold for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bonus snap kick. All right, other side. Again, just take a moment to set yourself. Make sure the supporting foot is on that angle that works for you. Draw in your core, lift. Four. And last one, holding. 1, 2, 3. Bonus kick. All right, have a little shake. These next few, you might like to use a chair. If you can happily hold your balance without it, go for it. But if you need to even just have a couple of fingers on a chair, absolutely do that. Turning out the supporting leg again. Lift, swing, just the lower leg. Just going to take my hands off. Really fluid, loose. Swapping legs. Setting yourself, lift, swing. Alright, now let's get a bit bigger. Just going to move that forward a wee bit. Let's swing the whole leg. Start off small. Forward and back. You might stay in that range. If you want to get a bit bigger, I'm going to turn side on here. You can have slight softness in the knee. We're just loosening up the hip. Gentle stretching of the hip flexors, hamstrings, and still that supporting leg. All those muscles are working. Swapping sides. And just swing for as long as you like, really. Make sure nothing ends up burning. No muscles screaming at you. So remember, this is a warm-up, not hopefully not too much of a workout, not yet anyway. Also, taking care to activate the core, so we're not doing too much of the hyperextension of the back. If you game, sideways, much harder. Not very big, just keep it contained. Good challenge though. See if you can hold your balance and for how long. You might feel better one side than the other. This is my bad side. Okay. One more balance exercise before we give the lower body a little break. Lifting, and we're rotating the hip. Arms are just balancing the movement. Everything switched on. Stand tall, core muscles drawn in. Let's see for 2 more. All right, your supporting leg will be feeling that. Let's try that again. Other side. Core muscles on. Still breathing naturally. And this knee can be whatever height works for you. That's enough. Let's give the low body a little breather while we do a bit on the upper body. Circle your shoulder. Notice you can get the whole body involved here. Bit of sink, bit of rotation. Go back the other way. We're getting a nice range of movement here, but with the bent arm, just a bit easier, a bit kinder on the shoulder. Other side. And going back. Crossovers. Take care as you open out. If you feel any grumbles in your shoulders, just stop. And changing this one. Swinging. Just feeling that opening out the front of the chest, but also activating the muscles at the back of the shoulders. Let's throw in this one. Master Yan's special, one hand up, one hand down. Only do this if your shoulders are in good nick. See if you can slap gently. Notice a bit of body rotation. It's just a fun challenge, this one. It really does work the shoulders. Try the other way. Like many things, you'll find you've got one good side and one not as good. Oof. All right. Clasping, gentle figure 8, little bit of a bounce. Squeeze, stretch. Bring your thumb right over as far as you can. Stretch your fingers out as far as you can. Gradually working your hands out to your sides. One more. Flop. All right. Back to the legs. Stepping out. Wide stance, sink. Forearms onto your knees and just rock back and forth a bit, all the while through this next section, really listening to your knees. Any complaints, you ease up, back off. Now just a little figure 8. initiated by the hips, this is. All right, ease up, give them a breather and just a quick stretch. I'm going to go side to side a bit, gradually increasing the range. If you're comfortable here, stay here, that's fine. You might be more comfortable with the assistance of something to hold on to. As we sink, just something that can help take the weight of your upper body. Gradually stretching out. A little more, a little more. Keep it comfortable. Just going to pop that out the way. You might also be comfortable supporting yourself on the ground. Of course, some of you won't need to support yourself at all. Your muscles in your legs are strong enough to do that. All right, walk your feet in. Bit of a shake. Stepping forwards now. Long bow stance. Start off, back foot on an angle, a little bit of width, doesn't have to be too wide. Stretching through here. If you're comfortable, sink. Not going to hold that too long. Swap sides. Posture upright, feel that stretch. Gradually sink a little. Coming in. Just going to show you side on. Variation, heel up. Work your way into a position that works you a bit. Bit of a stretch, really working that front leg. Weight forward. Other foot back, wiggle into position. Strong front leg. Strong back leg too, for that matter. Easing up. A few dynamic stretches now. Need a chest, but with a twist, kick it out a bit. Lift, squeeze, circle it out with control. Show you side on there. Again, lift to whatever height suits you. Requires quite a lot of control here. One more. All right. Quad stretch. Grab your chair if you need to. Thing is, we're going to be alternating. I like my imaginary bench. Works well for me. We don't want to hold the stretches here. Brief stretch, let it go. Working the core. Bring the knees close together, push the pelvis forward. Try to relax. Now the glutes. I've brought in the chair just to show you. Easier to have it in front, but I'm going to keep it there because it'll block the view otherwise. Foot across, hold like the other stretches. We're not holding, so grab your chair here. Stretching all around your rump. Let's show you that one side on. Push the pelvis back, and you can see you'll be limited by the strength in your supporting leg. I love this stretch, feels great. A variation for that one, seated, and just lean forward. Actually, this is quite nice to sit down at this point. You still get a nice stretch through the hips, but your supporting leg doesn't have to do quite as much work. Keep it comfortable. And one more exercise that's going to bring all of those moves together. The cross-legged sit or the crouch. Step. Let's go in front. Tuck your knee through that gap. This one, only go as far as your body lets you so that you can maintain an upright posture. So if that's as far as you get before you want to start doing that, that's as far as you go. This time step behind. Posture upright. Let's do once more to each side, stepping in front. Just really working on remaining upright. Really work those legs. Last one. Stepping out. Wobble. Get everything wobbling. Loose, relaxed. Stopping the legs, flapping in and out, up and down, and around, and a big figure eight. Still fluttering. And a few good shakes. We can stop the flutter now. Getting ready to lift your heels and drop down. Getting a little vibration through the body. Next one, lifting. Bend, drop. And 2, 3, up, drop. Show your side on. Up, little bend, drop. That bend really helps with being able to control how hard you drop. Up again. We want a nice vibration through the spine there, not a massive jolt. Let's do that once more. Up. All right. Warmed up. Hopefully you can balance well for your kicks, sink and stretch really well for your snake creeping down. Enjoy the rest of your practice.